Welcome to another Gumbo's Flying Circus livestream. Some say he is the pinnacle of modern virtual aviation flying. But what do they know? So sit back, relax, slurp a drink and grab some popcorn. And only your popcorn. Here's the virtual pilot everyone loves. It's Gumbo.
Well, good evening everyone. Welcome to another Friday. And thought I'd put on another stream. The one the other night went really well and enjoyed it, so I thought I'd do another one tonight. And I'll be getting into the Mig19P to start with, as I haven't flown that much, and so I thought I'd just give it a little fly about for a few moments before doing some other bits and bobs. I might get into the Harrier, see who else is on if anyone's around tonight, and might fly some F-16 at some point as well. So the Super Carrier was released today on the pre-purchase, and I went and bought that as I already have the Hornets at 50% off. It's $24.99, so I thought that was a bit of a bargain. So it's under £20. So I thought, well, why not? Take the plunge. It looks like it's going to be pretty great from all the features that it has. So no release date yet, but it's there, sitting, waiting, ready. So I'll put that on the server when that comes out for us all to enjoy. Hope you've all had a good day. It's been quite nice here, nice and sunny for a change. So went out and did a few bits. Always good. So I'm not going to mess about for too long. Just having a quick drink, and then we'll be getting straight into having a fly about. Apparently we get 3 or 4, maybe 3 versions of the Super Carrier when it comes out. I wonder if they're going to all look the same, just with different names on. Hopefully it'll be a little bit different. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. But they did do the bundle as well. I think that's $65, and you get the F-18, the Super Carrier, and the Su-33. And I think they're doing a Russian carrier as well that you get with that. But apparently the Su-33 you can use straight away, but I'm not too sure. Didn't buy the bundles, already have the F-18. Not interested in the Su-33. But for the single carrier package, if you already have the F-18, why not splash out? It's very cheap, which is quite surprising. I thought it would be 30% discount or 20% discount and that's it. So that's a nice surprise from Eagle Dynamics today. Right, so I'm going to get on to my server, and train's already on there. So if anyone's watching, they want to come fly, try the server out. It's public under Gumbo's Flying Circus. We've got the training mission up. We've made some changes to it. The JF-17's on there if anyone wants to come and fly that. Entirely up to you. But it's great for practicing. We've got loads of stuff in there for air refueling and carriers and all that kind of good stuff. All the aircraft are in there. Helicopters, targets, spawnable targets, air to air and air to ground, helicopter targets as well. So Saber expertly put that together for us, and so we've been enjoying that. Yeah, I bought the Mig19P and then haven't really done much with it, so I thought I'd just have a little fly about. Don't know how to use the weapons or anything yet, but it's something a bit different. I don't usually fly MiG aircraft or the Russian stuff, apart from the helicopter, the K-50. Well, let's see if we've got one in here somewhere. We might not actually have it in, hopefully we have. If not, we'll have to add it at some point, and I'll fly something else. Let's see if we've got it. There we go. So hopefully there's a auto start, because I can't do the full start. Right, let's get in. I'm hoping DCS behaves itself today. We had a few crashes yesterday from the DirectX DLL causing a problem, and hopefully this is going to put me in now. So I've done a few changes to stop that from happening. So fingers crossed. Let me turn my sound up. Yeah, so this is one that I haven't really used at all. So I'm hoping there's a auto start for it, which there is. Does the zoom work on there? No, go use the keyboard. But I think it looks great. Something different. Got to make sure my bindings are what they should be. I need to use the brake for taxiing. I know that much. Interesting jet. Sounds quite quiet in the cockpit compared to outside view. So now on the server we have snowy weather, and there's a bit of fog about here and there. It should be snowing and raining in places. Just change it up a bit. Hoping the auto start isn't broken. I can hear switches clunking around the cockpit. Right engine's up, left engine's going. It's very quiet. Yeah, very quiet. Yeah, I thought I'd just have a little low-level flight around the hills and valleys and see what this is all about. And then at some point I'll go through using the weapons and all that kind of stuff. Oh, I'm a pilot, how you doing? Good to see you. What's the plan for tonight? Is this the farmer you're in? Yeah, it's the farmer I'm in. I'm just having a little flyback with it because I bought it and haven't really flown it. So I just thought I'd have a try it out a bit. And then I might do some Harrier, F-16 perhaps. Train's on tonight, so I'm going to go fly with him a bit later on. See if we can shoot some baddies down. We're just chilling out, taking it easy, enjoying some flying, having a look around. Do some bombing a bit later on. Might go for some SAMs in the Harrier actually. We'll see what I fancy after. It's just nice to have a bit of a flyabout to start with, get into it. Yeah, Harrier's my favourite as well. Brilliant aircraft. Flown that so many times in missions, and I was flying that in tour as well for a while, and yeah, it's a great little plane. Very versatile. It's a bit nippy. Great for trying out carrier work and all sorts of things. You can do seed, bombing, bit of air to air if you want. Although it's only got radar. Whatsies? Feeny, hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Just in the Mig19P for the moment. You was going to get this module, but you've heard so many people diss the plane itself. Yeah, I'd say each to their own really with this sort of thing. You know, you can either listen to the crowd or you can just go with what you like and you're interested in and what you want to do. You know, if you're interested in it, get it. It depends. Depends what you want to do, really, doesn't it? At the end of the day, you know. Some people like it, some people don't. Some people think it's this, that and the other, but it's, you know, it's a Russian jet, isn't it? It's an old one. So, depends what you're going to do in it, really. Alright, I think we've started, so I can try a taxi. I'll have to release the wheel brake in a sec, by the looks of it. Alright, that's our first mission. Find the handbrake. Alright, that's that one. Alright, so controls. Let's have a look. Search. Parking. No. Let's see. No, it might be alright. Well, let's see if it'll move. So it's chocks it is. Ground crew, wheel chocks removed.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks.
Still to learn the 21, haven't got 19. Copy. Yeah, I didn't bother 21, but apparently that's good fun. That's like a rocket with a couple of little wings on it. I mean, it's quite difficult, but does the community need to lobby the powers that be to give the Harrier pilots their own updated carrier module as good as the Hornet one is meant to be? Probably. You never know, they might have plans to update the tower to get that going. So it's differential. Ooh. Yeah, you got to be careful with this because it's using the brakes to taxi. Let's see which is the best way to go. Let's go down that way. Let's get rid of that. You've got good cockpit lighting in the 21. I know that the 21 used to break DCS in multiplayer, but I think that's all fixed now. For the guys that used to fly it a lot. It's either you love it or you hate it. But I mean, this one looks great. You know, there's a lot of detail in here. And it sounds very quiet. I'm quite surprised. I was expecting this to be a lot louder, to be fair. You know, you got the wobble of the taxi. Let's go down to the end. I know the guns you select over on this side, this panel here, to fire guns, and it's got a button for the afterburner, so you press a button to kick that in and kick it out, which is interesting. Marmite airplane, yeah. I think it is. I think it is. It's like a lot of things, you know. You get a lot of people who are all about the 18. Some people that are all about other things, you know. It's whatever your taste. And I wouldn't expect red aircraft to be that super, considering the era, and you know, you want ours to be better, don't you, really, at the end of the day. It's PCA, just looking for a while. Even, oh, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks a lot, buddy. Nice to see you around. Will do. Trying to get to grips with this thing, just from flying. Right, we've got to spin that around using the brake. Not too much juice. There we go. Not too bad. Getting used to it a bit. Evening Saber, how's it going? Good to see you. Another super carrier purchaser. You're looking at a 15 or a 19? Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. This is the 19, obviously. I like, you know, I flew it when I first got it, just to try it out, so I thought I'd bring it out again, just have another look at it. Never been big on the Russian stuff, but I don't know, this one kind of appeals a bit. I think it's because it's got an afterburner and it's a bit different. Twin engine. Alright, let's get on the runway. Now, I need to see if that's flicked my flaps down. I don't even know if you need flaps, but... Oh, there we go. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Right, I know those are on buttons, I think, somewhere. The flaps. Let's have a look. So, flaps off, flaps take off, centre one, then that's landing. I was using a switch, but it doesn't seem to work for the other way. Right, let's see what we can do. Do you reckon we need afterburner for the takeoff? You're supposed to practice F14 now, blame Gumbo. Well, you could always get on the server. Trains on there practicing. Alright, let's release brakes. See if that kicks in the afterburner. Not too sure. Might have to redo that button. Up we go. Gears coming up. Yeah, might need to redo that button. Let's get the flaps up, see if they come up. Yeah. That's not too bad, goes quite straight. Wish you were telling me what's this match for the Harrier without being over the top against it, Mig-21. The Harrier can, apart from its speed, but the Harrier can take on a 21 and quite successfully. Although in the Harrier I've also killed an F-15 and Su-33, so yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm training the bot, so certain words are allowed, so, and I'm adding it to the list, so It's just to catch the trolls, and you know what I mean. Don't want any of that trolling rubbish here. There's a bit of turbulence, and it's a bit shaky, but yeah, quite nice. 29 and a Harrier. Good luck. The thing with a Harrier is it's defensive rather than, you know, an aggressor really. And you've only got the infrared missiles, so they're limited in their range. And these other aircraft have radar guided missiles, and so they can shoot at you from 30 miles away. And they're faster and all that kind of good stuff. So in the Harrier really, on the best day you want to be running, you want to be getting away and have fighter escort really. But it can be done if you catch them with their pants down, so to speak. But it is difficult. Is it a bit oversaturated? I can change that in just a second. Let's see. Make sure I don't crash. Alright, let's have a look.